All right. Hello, everyone. Overloaded them now. Every time I log on, I open the quest book, I open the map, and set the name up because I have all my actual important teleports with the star in front of the asterisk. And then I also have to do NEI the recipe for something, and then that's the biggest sources of lag. And I just get it out of the way right away. So I'm not like, did I crash? As I used to think that every time. Something with lag. Alright. Just pulling something up. I can't pull it up. Let me do this then. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm good to go then. Alright, so yesterday I got a handful of things done. I've worked on obtaining machines that I'll need at my next base, namely my ore processing setup with these multi-blocks here. I got the industrial maceration stack and the industrial centrifuge mostly done. The only other blocks that I need for these are the maintenance hatch and etc. And then here I have my ore washing plant. For that, I just need to wait on this Grisium to finish. The problem with the Grisium is it's just taking a very long time. You can see one takes 25 seconds. I have 188 to go, so that's about 90 some minutes, or probably around 90 minutes left of the Grisium, and then I guess it's done. So actually it's not that much longer. Actually, the bigger problem with it is it takes longer in my vacuum freezer than it does in the EBF, but I guess that's because this is up a power tier probably. So I actually have to wait on it from the vacuum freezer is the limit. Yesterday I went to this waypoint I have. Let me find it. What was it called? Was it called Dungeon? No, that's that one. What was it called? Oh, oh my gosh, I just couldn't find it. And I looked at this and how hard it would be to make my base here. It looks pretty feasible. I made a layout by chunk, not an actual base design, but just layout of it. And yesterday at the end of my stream, I went on here and looked at how many chunks lay perfectly inside this, such as this one. doesn't touch this wall. Alright, you can see that this trunk has the wall just going through the middle of it. And then where's one of the locations? Over here, I believe. And then this chunk, no, not here. That's one of the good ones. This chunk here is doesn't touch the wall on this side, so I count it as good, but then it touches it here. So if I built my walls, which would be on the inside of the chunk, okay, then I would have this one block gap with a ceiling over it. That just doesn't sound like a great idea. So I don't count this chunk as being good. Now that being said, I could easily make it good just by tearing down this wall a little bit. But so I have basically, if I tear down this wall and this wall, I believe. And then over here, if I tear down this wall, and this wall, then my base plan's perfectly, not only perfectly fit in here, but I have a large 7x3 perfect rectangle that I can build in. Because then if those are filled up, then I have a large rectangle basically, and then just cleaning that up a little bit too is nice. So this actually sounds like a pretty good idea. Why I want to base here, I want to base somewhere where it can rain. There it can rain, obviously. It just looks cool. I mean, you're right next to this giant water lake thing, and then this mountain is the tallest mountain I feel like I've seen in this damn game. I think because it's at water level and then all the way up to 240 some, I think it went up to. I can't remember what the height limit is on this version, but I believe it was like around 250 or 260 maybe. And then there's also this other village across the water, also with a wall. So that's pretty crazy. So this is pretty cool that there's just two like that. I was thinking maybe at some point, for power generation maybe, I could have it stretch across the water to this and generate power in this little one. I didn't check the chunks of this though. There's not many. By my standards, there's only this 2x2 of usable chunks right there. But, you know, it's okay. I'm just looking at something real quick. Huh. Okay. So, if I work on this today, I need to destroy those walls. But the bigger thing is I have all these stupid villager houses, man. So I would have to sit here and destroy all of them, of course, obviously too. So and then I would want to make it flat. And that's gonna be the first step where I have to start placing blocks. I'm thinking I will mine this all out by hand, but I don't think I can start placing blocks until I have that matter manipulator. Unless there's like hardly any. So I might do that, but the thing is, I have a lot of stuff I still need. I need the Lapatronic supercapacitor, and I have like no progress towards that, nearly. And then applied energistics, I don't even know what's going on. So I got some stuff I gotta do before I can do some of these things. One of the big things right now is just gonna be getting stuff running and making sure stuff I need still being made. Like this quartzite. Making sure that goes into the wire mill for these quartz fibers for applied energistics. And I think I need a stack for the quest, but the thing is, 3 of them. Oh no, they're 1-to-1 with the cables. Okay. And what can I do with the cables? I don't think I have to like make them bigger, do I? Yeah, it's just that big. It seems. Oh, you can dye them. Alright. I don't know what I want to do right now. Maybe circuits. What's my problem with circuits right now? I'm trying to make these EVs. I don't have RAM. And then I need Electrum, which I have. I just don't have the RAM. I have the RAM. Clearly here, though. Okay, that's going again. That's gonna give me some more EV circuits. Right, yeah. And then I can make some IVs with them. And then maybe some LUVs. Probably not. Let me see my circuit boards. Out of salt again, of course. I need more gold ingots to put in. Get most of that. I do have a lot of gold. Where's my salt? Right here. I have a lot of salt again finally too. Just grab nearly all that. There we go. The gold's going now first. Cool. Alright. And how am I over here on these? I just haven't looked. Silicone's done, PTFE's been done. I look good on a lot of it. How's my epoxid going? Oh, it's running constantly, that's good. I was worried that wasn't happening. Aldehyde hydrochloric acid to react with glycerol. Interesting. Jets from some pink output, probably this. Yeah. I believe so. Just out of hydrochloric acid, man. So I could fix it really quick with a distillery here. I will if there's a hydrochloric pipe. Going back, this is hydrogen, right? I can't even see what it is, but yeah, this is the only one, and it's this hydrogen tank. I could just haphazardly throw it back in. That would be fine enough. I'll just leave it, it's fine. Whatever. Alright. What else is going on? Circuits are going. If I'm going to be making IV circuits, let me check them out. I'm going to want to use this one. So I'm going to need diodes, which I know I don't have. That's the problem with these. So to make diodes, oh, they're not even a problem though. I know I have a ton of that right now, and then I need to find platinum wire. It's not even really a problem. So let's see if I make 32 of them, we'll make 4 stacks of that. And then with 4 stacks of that, I'll just need 16 of the gallium arsenide. Where is it? I thought I had some. Might not have some. Don't think I do. So I have to make a crystal from gallium and arsenic, of course. Man, I can't find anything. Take a break from the Grisium for a second to get this going. Just throw it in on one. Oh, it only takes 5 seconds and it makes 3 of them. Look at that. Cool. I'm gonna set this back to 11, put in that Grisium again. There we go. Alright, now with these crystals, I macerate them to get 2. Yeah. Okay, that's all I need. Did I put that platinum in the wire mill? I definitely didn't. Damn it. Yeah. Oops. Just throw it in this one. It does need silicone. Alright. 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 Oh, it just wasn't on the right thing. Never mind. Yeah, this needs to be on 3. Thought it was on 3. Alright, that's gonna make some of those diodes. Is that the only thing I don't really have? I think so. I might not have the NOR memory chips, but I won't be able to fix that anyway until circuits are done right now with how I have it set up. So that's okay. Alright. Oh, that's all the platinum done already. Cool. And how much? They only use 8 diodes each, so. Okay. So there's that problem. Oh yeah, I didn't make the ore washing plant. What's the thing that was really annoying? Is it the Lapatronic? What was the really annoying thing? I thought it was this. All I need is Grisium and the Talonite, which I have. I'm not missing something, am I? No. It's not the Lapatronic. There was something that required titanium. Oh, the ABS. That's what it was. Huh. I need like titanium gearboxes. Which are just a little annoying. I thought it was one of my things that I currently have, so that's why I was like, I don't know, because then I would be missing stuff right now. But I'm not that worried about the ABS right now, so it's okay. Alright. I have some nano CPUs in here. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of HV circuits here first. Alright. Maybe I could throw in these HVs. How many do I have? I don't have like any. I'll throw in some more. Can run about 50 more times, and that's about, or that's, yeah. Okay, I'm good then. Yeah, Grissium takes 33 seconds in there, only 25 in here. Okay. Man, I have a lot of stuff to smelt to when that's done. I want 32 of those to have, probably. I did not grab them. Cool. Can I almost make this next rocket right now? IV assembler in the clean room, I have it. I can technically do it. I just would have to make the diode, but those are cheap. Don't, yeah. Wow. I could make the tier 3 rocket, I think. Uh, huh. And that gets me what? That. This planet is apparently cool. Lidox. Need it for tier 4 rockets. Tungstate. Molybdenum. Callisto ice, what you need for tier 4 rockets. Can't make this until I have an assembly line though, apparently. And that's where I can get some good stuff. Right, and then I can get better. It's pretty interesting I can get this so soon. Pretty much right now. I need an IV assembler for it, but you know. 152 dash plates. Eight less. There's 152. And yeah, this is to go in the blast furnace, of course. Okay, well, I'll put that over here to smelt though. What is the thing I need LUV circuits for? I think it's the Lapatronic supercapacitor, isn't it? Yes, I need 2 of them. And then otherwise, I'm okay. I'm gonna need a ton of this glass. I think I can use like nearly any glass and it's okay. From my understanding, looking at it. So that has no capacity. So I have to at least make these. I may look at making the IV ones and then I'm sure I can't make those. So if I have this one, it's capacitor 4. It says glass shell has to be tier -3 of the highest capacitor tier. So it could just be tier 1, which it is right now, even if I had LUV. Yeah. If I look at this osmiridium, I can't get that. If I look at this, the IV one, I need an EV assembler, I need an empty capacitor, of course. And the EV one, I just need Lapatron crystal, but in this one, I need the energy orb, which is a lot of Lapatron crystals to get that. Platinum, which isn't bad at all because I have a lot. These, which aren't bad at all. These ones aren't bad at all. The only thing is the more advanced circuit board is the only thing I just don't have. But look, this quest is it right? Yeah. I have to get glass fiber and then glass fiber with epoxid. Makes glass fiber or carbon fiber with epoxid. Where though? Where? How? In the chemical bath. I'll do carbon fiber, obviously. Okay, well that's easy. And then this is just the normal circuit board. And that would be tenfold the amount of storage if I just made the EVs. And otherwise is the same materials. So I think obviously I want to make the IVs. So knowing that, I can use any tier of glass. This is borosilicate, tungsten steel. There's no reason in doing tungsten steel. Titanium might not be bad. Oh. Then what's my other option again? Just the normal glass. Yeah, so if you look, the borosilicate blast block I craft by using 9 of the ingots, and then the titanium I have to upgrade. There's no reason to do the titanium because I'm not at the tier where I need it, so I just won't. I do need these. I need glass dust and boron dust, both of which aren't hard to get, so let me mark that, and I'll start looking for that stuff. Each 9 make a block, and I'm gonna need probably quite a few. How much boron do I have? That's the none. Borax. That I have. Not a lot of. I really don't have boron. Really? I thought I had a bunch. What do I get this borax dust from? I would get it from salt if I wasn't processing it the best. And then its vein is on a different planet, so that's just not happening. And then why am I not doing this? It's kind of annoying. I'm not processing it. I'm not. Well, I'll do the sand at least now. If I get glass, can I can't macerate it to get glass dust. um, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. This might not be the most efficient way, but whatever. Take out this redstone, and then we're gonna fluid auto output in this direction, like so. Oh, it does actually take a while. Okay, there has to be a faster way to do this. Arc furnace, 20 ticks. Everything makes it look like this. I can't tell if it would work or not. Okay, it wouldn't. Yeah, nothing else is great. So I'll just do this. Well, wait, oh, let me look one more second. Whatever. I'll just do this. Whatever. Okay. Now I have a lot of these silicon. I kind of think I don't really need these printed logic ones, but I might as well just turn them all in if I have this stuff. Just kind of sucks. I feel like I wasted some gold on it, but it's okay. I have a lot of gold. So I need more borax dust. How many of these more advanced circuit boards do I really need? Also, I need energetic alloy foil for those. What did I need that for? These IV ones, they each require one. And then I need one per. So like if I had it 10 high, I only need 90 of those plates. So I don't need that many, I feel like. In a way. I don't think I would go this high, but what do I lose when it drains power? Is it total capacity? Loses energy equal to 1% of the total capacity. So if I build this super big, because I can, I'll be actually losing maybe energy that matters. Okay. Now what about those Tesla towers? Those probably aren't even worth looking at. Oh, when I make it, I'll get 15 engraved Lapotron chips. I'm probably gonna want those. I get a ton of circuit boards for doing this, that's good. Well, these are pretty good. Hey, what's up, man? I'm started a little later than normal today. me fix my stuff here. Okay. I'm just working on building blocks. I made a I made a pretty detailed layout for my next base, like chunk by chunk, and I know where I'm gonna build it. Here, I can show it real quick. If I can find it, okay. I'm gonna build my base here. So, I'm going to destroy the village, and keep the wall. And then, if I look at the chunks, maybe just the chunk corners is actually nicer to look at, kinda. I don't know. If I look at the chunks, you can see many just have this wall half in it, and I don't want to build in a chunk where there's a wall. But if I destroy the wall here, here, and here, and then all the way over here by the water, if I destroy the wall in these two chunks, this and this chunk, or no, just this chunk, or okay, I can't remember what chunks it is. It might be this. I think it's this one and this one. I have a very large, I think 5x7 rectangle of perfect chunks with no wall in them to build my base on. Now the design I did for my base the other day is like a 4x6, so it fits in that anyway. So I'll have the entrance to my base around here, and then just a big rectangle kind of shape in the middle, like so. And then what I like about this is it rains in this biome. There's this huge lake next to it here on the map, and this very tall mountain here I like. And then across the water is another village with a wall also, which is pretty funny. And I was thinking if when I base there, I can have this be like for power production or something, possibly way in the future. I'm not planning on that currently. And have it just go across the water like that, and that would be pretty cool. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. Everything fits there. I have to demolish all the villager houses, level it on the inside, destroy the wall in parts, and then I want the wall to look like it's half destroyed anyway, so I think I'll blow up TNT just randomly around it. And then I'll kind of just plop my base down in the middle. The look I want to go for is kind of, I came and built a castle just over top this old castle's ruins. And then the castle that I built, I want to look ruined too. So kind of just like civilization upon civilization upon civilization kind of idea of just we're gonna just build atop the previous ruins. I think it would be pretty cool. Um, I'm thinking today I might start destroying this in part, but I might still not today. And then I need the matter manipulator before I actually place any blocks. I think I'm going to destroy all this by hand. I don't think it'll be smart to try to just use some auto block. I think I'll just break it all by hand. I think I have fire spreads off, so I might just burn all the roofs and have to turn that back on for a minute, but yeah, that's where I think I'll build it. I did have this marked because I really like how the water looks in this biome. It's pretty cool. But I think I'll just do that village. I really like the water in this biome. It looks cool. But witches spawn non-stop too, so yeah. Anyway, I'm just working on gathering blocks for my large machines I'm gonna have to install at that next base. I was just looking at the Lapotronic. I'm gonna start working on parts of that now. I'm gonna need a lot more of those crystals. I'm gonna do IV tier capacitors, which each have 600 million EU storage. I think I want to at least make 18 of these. Probably. I wish I could. I can calculate it. Or no, I know how much it is because it's just this. At 100% efficiency, and it won't quite be that. I'll just say it's 85%. So if I get 17,000 EU per tick, I get, let me just say 200,000 EU per tick. 200,000 EU per tick. Let me just pull out a calculator. God. So that's how much I get a second. And then I'm gonna have, so I get 340k a second. And then I'm going to have 600 million times 18 of storage divided by 340,000. And then let me divide that by 60 to get that into minutes, and divide that by 60 to get that into hours. So it will take 9 hours to fully fill it up of energy. About. Oh man, I'm kind of just introducing bottlenecks doing this. I have to think about. So what is my current? It's not even comparable. It's not even comparable though. Yeah, I just can't. I need this because I'm going to be using this for the rest of the game. Also, I was thinking, when I go to upgrade the Lapotronic supercapacitor, because let's say I just want more storage, I wonder if that deletes all the energy, or if it actually is like coded to stay in those capacitors, or if you just have to, or if you're just screwed and move it into batteries, or you delete all that power. I don't know. Because I was seriously considering having two of them. Two of the Lapotronic supercapacitors. So I can move power between them when I want. I need to go mine salt. Okay. How much of this do I need? Couldn't tell you. much do I have? I don't know. Don't have. What is this ore? That doesn't give me borax. Okay, that's probably enough. That's probably not true. Drop that. Alright. So I think I just want to go here and temporarily disable. Where is it? Salt or rock salt from going in here. Everything else is fine. Man, I only have 2 stacks of this. Oh boy, I really just don't have enough of this. Alrighty. Oh, my circuits, are they all done? Alright, there's a ton of EV circuits. Now I want to upgrade all these. So I'm going to put in diodes, the NOR chips. Instead of these, and instead of these. There we go. Where are my NOR chips? Right here. And then I need 2 LUV circuits out of those for that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can do that with this one too. You can use the packager to get out the energy orbs and the capacitors to recycle it. How do I make the plates and stuff? I haven't looked. Oh, I need a ton of tungsten steel. Shoot. That and the compressor. And then lapis bolts from lathing the rods. That kind of sucks. Okay. And then let me make all this back up. Am I finally at the quest limit? Yes. Okay, so there's a stack of quartz fibers for the applied energistics quest. Now, I need to make them into these. So I need the dust, which I can get from probably macerating. Yeah, the crystal. Yeah. I need to macerate these crystals. I'll just do those in case I want these for anything. I can also just use the forge hammer actually. Where's that? Probably not set up, because why would I have that set up? Okay. And then I'll need the cables from that, which I can actually just do an assembler have set up, so that's fine. Oh, and then I can get a bunch of glass cables out of this. Nice. Oh, I know I have this. I'll be able to make ME drives. Finally, that's really nice. I do not have any steel chests. Okay. I think that's all the dust done. Yeah. Alright, and then this goes into an assembler. Any assembler. Yeah. Let that run for a second. Why is this not running? Because I don't have RAM. I don't have RAM, period. So Let me just look. What's the next tier circuits look like? I need RAM for that too anyway. Okay, well then I'm cutting some more RAM. Okay, I have many ME glass cables. And then I have to turn 8 of them into the covered cables. I think if I threw them in here it would work, right? No. Why not? It needs an MV1. Damn. Well, this here is silicone rubber. So you work on that, okay. Then I don't think I want the quartz fiber. Yeah, because I can't do hardly anything with that, so yeah. Obviously I want the cables. 20 more minutes until my EBF is finally free of this Grissium. I want to do this recipe, so I need raw carbon fiber. I don't really need that many of these, I only need like 18. So I'm not gonna automate this at all. I need a chemical bath of any capacity. And some raw carbon fiber. I have 32 of it. I need to get this epoxied into cells. Need cells. There we go. I need the fluid extractor, right? Yeah. And then I need a chemical bath, right? Yeah. And I have one here. I have seed oil. I'll just get rid of that. It's a plunger. There we go. Alright. And then I'm gonna need energetic alloy foil. Supposedly quite a lot. Yeah. I need like 90 of these in there then, according to that. I don't have that. So I'll just do a stack. Now what am I bending on? 4 or 10? A 10. Take that. No. Tungsten cables going here. And there's my quest for these epoxy boards. Awesome. I can get some more of them, or the hydrogen chloride. Honestly, I'm gonna take that because it'll just make everything easier for a second. Now, what am I doing to get the circuit board now? Sulfuric acid and a chemical reactor with aluminum foil. I should have aluminum foil in here, I thought, yeah. And then, do I have any more sitting around? Some. This already has the sulfuric acid in it, so that's just very convenient. I can just throw it in there. Alright. I just need a bunch more aluminum foils. This is probably enough. There we go, my first fiber reinforced circuit board. Cool. And I'm gonna need the hydrogen chloride on the next step, yeah, it's only gonna give me 16, but that's okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna need more than that though, actually. Yeah, didn't think about it. Let me get this in the macerator. Am I getting more borax? Oh, it over doubled just from all this. Nice. With this amount of almost 30k, it's equal to 40 of that, which is about 40 blocks, and that's about what I need. So I should be about where I need. So some little more of it, I'll be good. Alright, I just gotta let that run. Here, I have some lapis done. Press it, sure. Alright, I don't think I got my quest. Yep, I didn't. I will take the glass cables. That unlocked a handful of things here. So I think my next big thing's gonna be the heck is that stuff, man? I don't know. I think my next thing is just gonna be the ME drive, of which I need a chest for. This is gonna be kind of my next big crafting thing for now. I need steel chests. Oh, those are really easy to make. I didn't realize that. Well, that's not a problem then. I'm gonna make a ton then. The steel chests, at least. I need double steel plates, which is bending on 2 with steel. I'll just do it like that. What is it? 2 ingots gets me 1, and I need 3 for each. 2 ingots gets me 1. Each of these need 3. So I need 12 stacks of steel to be bent. It's a little ridiculous, but I'll do it. These all need to be bent on 2. Sure. Has to be in the MV. Can I kick you out? Yeah. Alright. Well, that will take a while. There we go, though. That's great. Okay. That'll get me a ton of those steel chests. And I just need stainless steel plates and V circuits, which I have a ton of. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough for all this, though. Yeah, I don't, but I won't have enough to turn all of it. I'll be able to get like half a stack of steel chests. Or of ME chests, I mean. That's how much I'll do. I need more stainless steel plates. I think I need more stainless steel in general. Kind of. I don't have a free bender. I basically don't. Okay. But then I'll be able to make the nano chest, so that's good. Alright, I'm getting more RAM right now. How's that look? It's full again in here. Figured. I'm just gonna pause it and then put the RAM back in here. Hopefully get these circuits to finish up. I don't think they will though. Yeah, because I don't have enough NOR chips. Well, I'll only have 2 that don't craft, so that's okay, but I'll just need more of those later. That's a bunch of IV circuits, so that's good. Okay. Oh, my Griseum's finally about done. In the EBF, at least. Alright, I can turn this to plates. There's all of that. Okay. Alright, now I'm waiting on some stuff, so let me see what else I can do. I can get boron going. I need to electrolyze that borax. Do I need that borax for anything else? Not really, yeah, no. Not really, okay. So let me just get all of that, and that's from electrolyzing, right? Yes. Okay, let me get an electrolyzer. I haven't added onto this in a while. Don't have a turbine. I can probably mooch off one. I'll just be lazy and do that. Then I need some cells. Okay, can I mooch somewhere off something? So these are my water. If I remember correctly, these are my water. Yeah, they take in a water cell here on brown, so that just works. If I wanted to get the cells back, yeah, then I just have green going up, so I can have that wherever I want. So now the problem is just I don't have space anywhere. These aren't even properly hooked up, are they? Yeah, no. Yeah, it has to be like this. Okay, I just need another gas turbine then. Come on. Is it bronze rotors? Yes. Okay. Then it's the copper cables and those electric motors. There we go. Like two. Alright. And then I do need the barrel too. Don't have the space to do it. We are going to insert this. I might see some pop in there. And then I'm gonna do that and down, and I'm good. Yeah, okay. That wasn't that bad. These, I'm sure these are probably oxygen, right? Oxygen, yeah. In my recipe, when I electrolyze it, I'm getting oxygen out, so that works. Say fluid auto output. We're gonna put in these cells. So then down here, we extract on brown, and then we insert on green. And then that gets full of those cells. And then when borax comes through, it should go in there. And just go push it all through. Yes, it fills up this barrel. It's not going into here for some reason. I just don't have this set up. Okay. There we go. And then that's running now. Alright, that works perfectly then. I don't need a chest for borax anymore. Well, instead I just replace it with boron. Can have its own thing. There we go. Alright. Let me check up on stuff now. So my circuits are done. So how are these? How do these go? They need RAM, inductors, the yellow. They need annealed copper wires. They need the RAM. Is this good? It just needs... Oh, and then instead of the circuit boards, the aluminum box frames. I don't want to make all of those. I'll keep 11. But I'll take a few LEV circuits. Am I good? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, my EBF is done. Yay. Finally. Now it's just gonna hog up the vacuum freezer. What is next? What's the highest? Tungsten steel, kinda. I need... I'll need the vibrant alloy soon. Maybe tungsten steel. How long does tungsten steel take? A while. Don't know what to put through. Maybe the vibrant alloy. You need hydrogen though, and we're on nitrogen right now. I'll do hydrogen. I'll do these, so I need hydrogen. Okay, I forgot I have a ton of cells right here. Gosh. Go. Only 9 seconds for each? What did it say? 150 down to 9 seconds. Oh, that's crazy. Wonder how much energy I'm using compared to the recipe too. I'm kind of interested in that. Why don't I see that too real quick? I'm using 9.4 seconds times 20. That's how many ticks. And then that times 6585. So that's how much EU I'm using. Oh, well, I'm using. What is that? Like nearly 4 times the EU though. That's crazy though. That'll be done in no time. I do need more energetic alloy actually. I'm sure this is hydrogen too, right? Yeah, and that'll be even faster. Why don't I smelt that too for when I need that? Cool. Alright, what over here is done? These are? I need more aluminum, man. Just need 2 ingots to run through. I think. That might have been too much. Whatever. And then that's done, and I can work on that. Cool. Let me see my circuits. I think I can only get 1 more out of this. Or it looks like I can finish them. I was just real close to not being able to. But yeah, I can finish them all. That's a bunch of LUV circuits. And I think I can make the Lapatronic supercapacitor. Actually, I don't think so, can I? I'm missing this, which is a bunch of tungsten, steel, and tantalum. Oh shoot, I need a bunch of that then. Damn it. Well, that is the 2 circuits I need, so that's dumb. Okay. Now I put this through a chemical reactor with iron 3 chloride and the energetic alloy foil. Okay, where's there we go. Move this around a little bit, and then I can just throw that in there with this. We're not going. Where aren't we going? Needs a clean room. Are you kidding me? I guess that's okay. That's annoying. The heck? Because that's almost done anyway in a second. So I get this chemical reactor down. Yeah, that's not as bad as I thought. I need this to finish, so I gotta wait 20 seconds. I'm just gonna wait in here. These all need a clean room. And how much do I need for each? I need 12. So I'm clearly don't have enough energetic alloy. Let me get that going so I can finish it then soon. Oh, well, I don't have enough iron 3 chloride anyway, unless I do. Doesn't look like it. I can go mooch something, but this is sodium persulfate, so. Oh, come on, can I get there fast enough? Nope. There we go. Oh, there's all my LEV circuits. Let me take those. And then, yeah, I'll leave that for now. Alright, there's my finished circuit production, my first one. That wasn't just for the rocket. I have 30 HVs, 49 EVs, 12 IV, and 4 LUV circuits. There we go. Out of those, what I need to use the most are going to be the EVs or the IVs. And then the LUVs, I shouldn't really need those right now. But I have some. Why is this not running? I'm out of hydrogen in here. There we go. Oh, then these are just good to go. They don't need to be cooled off. Great. There we go. I'm gonna need more gold smelted. I'll smelt copper for when I need that too. How's my boron? I have 56. I need 40 some. The ratio it makes is like 8 to 9, so I have enough now of boron at least to make tier 1 of the supercapacitor. Then this needs to go into blast or the alloy smelter. That should be the quest on this, I think, right? Yep. Alright, I got that quest of the empty fiber. Whatever. I can get 5 sheets. Don't care about that. I can get an IV loot bag. What the hell? You can get an IV loot bag and EV. That's weird. Well, I'm taking that, obviously. I have 14. Let me open one, actually. What am I gonna get? Come on. More ender tanks. I'll actually take that. That's pretty nice. I was contemplating ways. I got these in a loot bag yesterday, and I was contemplating ways to effectively use them. And one thing I was thinking was if I use the personal dimension for a solar tower and that have it always be day in there, I could use these to transport the hot coolant they make into my dimension. Otherwise, I would have to transport the steam the steam from the coolant, which that's ridiculous amounts. So that doesn't sound like a good idea. This sounds like a better one. And then I can send the cold coolant back because now I have a second set of tanks. Using those solar towers, they need the coolant. Is how they make the energy, and that's how they get the. Or it's not coolant, it's the like liquid dust, solar dust stuff. I don't know how many more of these I need. Oh, they use 12 each. I get 4 from each. I don't know. Maybe I can start working towards the matter manipulator. Don't even want to look at that part. Primal charm. Okay, I have one at least. This one's the magic part. 2 quantum eyes. I have 1. Thaumium stuff's fine. 2 emitters. Okay, the worst looking things in here Is wand focus equal trade? Is one of them. I have the capacity to craft it. So it's actually not horrible. What about the LV field generator? That's actually not bad either. I need the red steel, which I don't have. So maybe I can get that kind of going. I only need 4 of it, though. I need superconductor HV wires. So let me mark that recipe, because I'm going to need quite a few of those, so I should just make a handful. And then let me figure out red steel dust. Oh, it's just a bunch of stuff. And I only need 4, so let me just get this recipe once through. Then I need steel dust. Do I have that bismuth somewhere? Bismuth, there we go. Figured I did. Silver, copper, and zinc. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Oops. Silver. Okay, and then silver. Oh my god. And my blast furnace is out of hydrogen again. I put it on to 15. There we go. Alright. I need 1. I need 4 more of these ingots to go through. And then I'm good on that. There's my glass bars. These I compress. Sweet. Is the red steel dust done? Yes. This has to go through the EBF, of course. Not, I don't mean I wasn't expecting it to. And then what about the base for these superconductor HV wires? I need it. Copper, barium, and titanium, and oxygen in the mixer. That's not bad at all, man. That's really easy. Do I not have barium dust? Really? Is this the problem? I get it from Quartzite and stuff. I seriously don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna put off that then. So I don't feel like mining right now. Let me go to my farm here to grab up here the gelled tooling. This is for TNT. For when I do decide I want to go to the moon next. I'll have some TNT ready. Alright, there we go. There's 32 of the advanced circuit boards. That I'm happy with. Put the laser engraver back. I think I need to cut more RAM. Not really. What's the thing I need? The NOR chips? Yeah, I don't even know. I get them from an Ender Eye lens. They have to be phosphorus doped. Those can go in here. Alright, so then with those more advanced circuit boards, oh, I need those for applied energistics as well. Possibly. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna make these. So, anyway, I'm gonna make these. So I need Lapatronic chips. Platinum stuff. So let me at least get the platinum. There. Let me smelt these. What's the whole... I mean, I'm gonna need more platinum than this in the plates. Okay, never mind then, I'll just wait to do that. How much of this glass I got? Only 23. What? Oh, I have a ton of boron. That didn't finish, that's why. I don't need much more Grisium to smelt, that's good. Am I in a fuel? No, I still have full tanks of nitrobenzene, that's still insane. What's my next steps here? Let me get that glass in there. Glass dust, there we go. So I can get more of the glass I need. That should be enough, probably. Looks like it's enough. I'm done with all the steel already. That's crazy fast. So then I want to make all this into steel chests. I'm just gonna use my fast assembler for that. Alright, that's all my steel chests, and then with all of them, I'll make some ME chests. As many as I can, pretty much, I think. Well, for the most part. I think I'll make around 20. I don't know, because do you even use this for stuff? Well, let me see what you use it for. Use it for the drives, of course. That's very useful. Everything else doesn't seem that crazy needed. I need them for block container cells, which are good, but let me just take these 46 and see what I can do with it. I need stainless steel. I need these glass cables. And then MV circuits. Okay, so I can make 40 before I run out of glass cables, but these are also all my MV circuits, so I can make just a clean 30 there. And then those I can throw into there. Okay, there's my ME chests. There we go. Of course, I need a lot of these drives, I believe, so I'm gonna need a bunch of them anyway. Now why don't I just grab all my processors that are done over here? Okay, that's almost done. I got the NOR chips done. They each make 16, that's very good. There's the rest of my steel chest, that's all done. Okay. Take these quartz fibers. Now with ME chests, engineering processors, these glass cables, and then I need some HV circuits as well as these titanium. plates. Alright. There we go. And I will take 8. There's that quest, of course. I can get some platinum ingots or some titanium ingots, or the applied energistics loot bag, which is mostly junk. But then if I upgrade it to the good, I get a lot of these cards, or junk again. Which, let me just look at one card. Yeah, that's reasonably good. Okay, I'll take the loot bag then. Not gonna open that then. Alright. Awesome. There's my ME drive done. This is how you format your drives. You can format. That's awesome. And that's for Essentia. The first is for items and acts like a terminal. Okay. I don't know why I would. I guess maybe you can store items, like if I went mining and then I could throw them into those. Maybe. I don't know. And what is this? Security system. I don't know what that is. Don't know what those do. But I have that though. So the thing I really didn't want to have to craft is these pure crystals. Cause what the hell, man, you have to grow them? You drop them into water. Oh, okay, so it's near instant if you do it by hand like that, but or you can do it in the autoclave. not have to do it manually. So I take the dust and sand in an assembler, man, really? Yeah, and then you have a chance here. Well, I wonder if there's a chance in water, because I doubt it. And then why the hell do I need that anyway, though? Okay, that's cool. I can make an energy buffer, otherwise I don't have one. And then I can store even more energy. That's what I can do with it there. But then I need them for these annihilation and formation cores. Well, here's why I made all the logic processors, I guess. And then with those, these are what I think are the most important things. Extracts items from the network's networked storage and places them into the inventory it faces. You configure what it will insert, leaving it results in nothing. It will try to export any of the items on the list, skipping over those that it cannot fit. Pulls items from the inventory it is pointed at, places them into the ME network. I can specify it. It will attempt to import any possible options, even if it cannot be stored. Then the ME interface. Can't understand that. Awesome. Awesome, this is really good. It says this can be attached to another inventory block, and then you can access that with networked functions. That lets you use chests, barrels, or other types of item storage in your networks. So instead of the ME drives, I could just have chests, which would usually never be better unless all the items stored in those chests are stupid one-off things like a trophy. Or, you know, these loot bags where maybe there's a bunch of different types and low quantities. Or like an iron sword or a diamond sword. Now I don't need this diamond sword, but you know, I can do that. But then also, if I have a large chest like this super chest here with a ton of cobblestone, or probably this is now very large, yeah, 115,000 normal stone. I can just have that on that and then be able to access that stone without having to throw all that in waste cell storage. So that one's really good. These are awesome. So that, I guess, if I have blast furnaces that I want to automate, that's how I would connect them probably, is the best way. Um, Alright, I'm just gonna get some more stuff smelting. This is on oxygen. This is on nitrogen. Let me just do the oxygen hookup real quick. And I'll knock out Desh and red steel. Let me do the red steel first, although it doesn't matter that much. I'm doing this dash because that's exactly the amount I need for the next tier rocket, and then I have seemingly literally everything to make the next tier rocket. It's just I don't want to sit and do that. But that's pretty crazy. I have all the stuff mostly already for it. But I was looking at what I can get from those planets anyway, and it's not insane. So quartzite rods in here. Alright, I think one of the big things I need is more of this energium dust. I need more ruby and I need more redstone. I think I have a lot of ruby though. Yeah, I kinda still do. One, yeah, I don't really. So I want to do 5. I'll do that. And then I can go ahead and make this by just throwing it into the mixer. Why would you do that? I don't know. And then with that energium dust, I just need more lapis dust. I need a ton of lapis dust. So I just need to go get lapis and then not be electrolyzing it. Can I see where it's being electrolyzed? Right here. Just check, it's lapis going on, okay. South, or no, north, I won't extract from them for now. Alright, so then that way, all my lapis will just collect into there. And then I need that pretty ASAP, so I'm just gonna go mine some. Is that this one I saw? If I go this way, there's some lapis. Oh, is this the stupid mineshaft I'm always in? Yeah. This has to be depleted. Okay. I don't know how this isn't depleted. It's not up here. No, here it is. Okay, a lot of this is mined. So a lot of this lapis at least, yeah. It's all the darker ones. Okay. I'm not gonna mine nearly enough. I need to bring that thing with me, I just keep forgetting to. My chest. What is this? Is this... Yeah, this is mostly sodalite. Does this stuff at least give me lapis, probably, when it's... No, it's lapis that gives me it. Alright. Am I approaching a reasonable amount of the lapis? Oh, these, oh, they come out into 12s too. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, duh. Okay, well then I should be pretty good. Because these come out 12-fold. What do I need even? I need it for a handful of different things, but I think I'm good then now. Let me drop everything I don't need into a fire somewhere if I can. Or I'll just go over here. Perfect location. Then just drop everything stupid I don't want. Yeah. Alright. then there's all of that done. Alright, cool. That should make me good on lapis for all the whatever these are called. Lapatron. It probably won't be enough actually still. That's no way that's gonna be enough. Because each of these only make 3 chips. Is that the only way to get these? Yes. They only make 3 each. Yeah. I'm gonna need more lapis then. But there's a step in the right direction. That at least is enough for all the actual like lapis plates and stuff I do need. For this I want to bend 4 of it. I guess I'll just collect a ton of glass blocks, why not? And then in here now, there we go. And look at all that energium dust I'm making though. That's a lot. It's a lot of stacks of the Lapatron. But one stack's only 6 of those plates, and I need 24 for each supercapacitor, so I need 4 stacks for one, man. It's gonna be that crate filled multiple times. Whatever. Alright, I don't need this pinned anymore. How's my Griseum going? Still have 49 left to cool, but then all my Griseum is done, and I can just go ahead and finish and figure out what all I need. I guess I can do this now. Why not? Why not? I need 67 of the plant casings, which means I need 67 times 2 of them, making rods. Well, it's just right. Yeah, it's just gonna be whatever this is. There we go. Okay. Let me get them on rods. Hopefully this works. It doesn't. Right. Right, it doesn't work. Right. That's right, I remember. Huh. Make a new machine. Looks like my best option. So the only thing I can do is I can make it into these and then make plates. But then with the plate, I can't make rods somehow. So I need an extruder of the next tier. And then all this needs to be rotted. So time to make an EV extruder. Forgot about this. I found this out yesterday. Okay, I need nichrome wires. 2 EV circuits, I believe. The EV hull, I have a titanium pipe. I didn't see it. No. And then nichrome wires. I actually have enough. That's actually everything I needed there. Okay. And then I'm just gonna run and connect this then with the rod shape. Now this is just one EV turbine though. I guess I can just throw Do I have another? No way. Yeah, I don't. I can just make one real quick, that's okay. Titanium rotors and then 2 EVs. And then I can throw the extruder here. And do that. Put that in there, and then there you go, they can start to go. And that is very slow and uses a lot of power. But oh my gosh, why is this ingot so damn slow to do, man? I can go over here, do this. Say extract from there. North don't care about. Go ahead and break this. South, we'll make that extract on red, and then up, we'll say insert on red, so that the ingots I put in there just go in there and fill that automatically. I don't have to worry about checking that. And there we go, we'll get our Grisium rods like so. There's all my Energium dust done. Awesome. I can go grab my lapis. Surely there's some in here. Yeah. I'll just take this for now, that's fine. That should go, I thought. No? Oh, it has to be on 2. Okay. This one needs a recipe, but the other one didn't. Interesting. And then why don't I grab a barrel real quick for this one too? So this will just help in the future anyway. Put it where that gold one was. We'll just extract and insert. And then put all this in there with the lapis dust I have. There we go. So I'm getting lapitron dust and all the Grisium rods I need in this now. And then I also need it to be bent, but I can't really bend. Oh, I can compress it into the blocks, that's right. And isn't this like nearly instant too? It takes 15 seconds. And it does take a while on the cutting machine actually. Do I want to do this? I guess so. Is there anything I would do with this as an ingot otherwise? Anyway. I think I'm okay just to turn all this to blocks and yeah. I have 49 of the glass blocks I need for the Lapo supercapacitor. Lapotronic. Okay. Lapis is really taking kind of a while to go through. Lazarite ore, I don't care about that. Let me make sure all the lapis is just going. There we go. That should kind of help. I'll have to check that though. Again. Alright, titanium, I'll go put that away. How's this going down here? I forget what I was doing now. Oh, I made all the NOR chips, that's right. Cool. Why don't I get this set back up for another round of HVs? So I need blue transistors and capacitors in here. Which means no inductors and no diodes. It means no RAM. None of this, of course. No inductor, no diode, none of that, none of that. Means I want these in there. And then nano CPUs. Where are my transistors actually? I have like none. Nano CPUs. Where are those? Ah, this is messy. Well, I didn't want to get it going, but it's not gonna run long anyway. I run out of those transistors. Yeah, I'm making HV circuits again. Round 2 circuits. Got a lot of blocks of Grissium already. How many do I need? Can I figure it out? I need 67 times 4, so I'll just say it's 70 times 4, which is 280. Is that the only thing I need it for? Yeah, so I need 280 of them, which divided by 9 is going to be like 35 some, so I need 35 some blocks of Grissium. So I'm actually not quite there. Should be about that though. These I need to turn into bolts. I think across the board. So I can put them into a cutting machine, and then I lathe it. There you go, you can see them out of the transistors. And that's done going. So there we go. How am I over here? I'm out of salt. I'm not out of salt. No way. That was a first. This is still making stuff, so that's fine. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the speed it produces these two for now, at least. Cool. I don't need many more Grissium ingots though. Oh, I better not. Because I don't have a lot. Oh, shoot. Hopefully I have enough. I did the rods exactly to what I needed, so I'm not accidentally wasting them. Okay, let me go look then now. Real quick, I need lapis, that's what it was. 73. It's probably just all sitting in here. Oh, it's not like I have a lot. It's just every other thing started processing first. That's okay. I have a lot crushed lapis ore. Yeah, I'm just advancing it along. The centrifuges I don't really have to because they're fast compared to everything else, actually. Okay. Let me go ahead and get these starting to cut because this is going to take a long while. Yep. That was going to take an hour, man. I shouldn't have done it like this. I should have just bent them. Ah, damn it. I really should have bent them. I don't want to be wasting the space in here. I can... No, I can't macerate it. I could extrude it if I had an extruder shaped ingot, but I know I don't have that. So, whatever. Just gotta do it in there. Well, maybe for the rest, then I won't. Yeah, for the rest, I won't. Then I'll just make them plates through the extruder like normal. I mean, I have to wait a little bit anyway. Still, I still got like 10 minutes. So. Oh, I want to put these back in here. Yeah. Okay, I got lapis screws now too. Those lapis screws I combined with the plates to make the capacitors in the first place. Cool. I need to take some dust and compress it. I'm gonna need some more of those. Why don't I just do that? Well, I'd rather make more dust right now, actually. And then what do I do with this again? I put it in the autoclave with vibrant alloy is the best thing to do. Is this set up to be automatic here? Yeah. Where's my vibrant alloy? I don't have a lot, because... Yeah, I gotta wait on it. Let me put the sand back. No. No fluid auto output. Chin and HV autoclave. I forgot. I forgot that part. I have an HV autoclave. I think I just built that. I don't remember. I think I did. For this, probably. Okay, then there's no problem. Item auto output. There is a problem, it doesn't have a conveyor on it. I'm gonna throw the glass into a random thing. I'm sure I have more boron though. I'm probably gonna need to make more. I don't have more boron. Grab this salt so I don't have to remember to do this either. There's plenty full now. Yeah, that is gonna take a while. I messed up on that. What was I about to do? Damn it. Conveyor. Okay, I'm good on that now. And now I'm getting raw Lapotron crystals, which with circuits I can turn into these, which then I have to cut. So, alright. Alrighty. I have 2.5k lapis dust waiting to come out. That's more than enough. It's just sitting in there being slow though, because of the way the ratio works for that. Finally almost done with all my Grisium. I don't remember, but I guess maybe I had it perfectly calculated how much Grisium I would need. The rest of it I just need plates from. I don't know. Unfortunately, because I made them all into this, man, other than making... Or I can just make this extruder, maybe. Maybe. No weeds. Yeah, look good. Efficiency's all good. I'm gonna be done here soon, so I just gotta figure out everything else I gotta do. Okay, so I'm done with the desh ingots. That's nice. How long do these take to cool? I'm just curious. Only 7 seconds. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I don't need more energetic alloy. I think it might be time for the tungsten steel to come through here. I need tungsten steel and tantalum to come through, I think. So I want nitrogen in. That nitrogen in there, okay. Then we can run some tungsten steel. Minute for 1 tungsten steel ingot, that's good enough. Alright. Nice. Got so much coming through here. How long is this? 112 seconds. I guess it's actually faster than this. Are you kidding me? It takes 10 ticks to do that? Really? Oh my god, I really messed up. It takes 20 seconds to do the rod and 10 ticks to do the damn plate. That has to be an actual genuine mistake. I can't believe that anyway, because that just does not make sense. What? Nothing else is like that. Look, the red steel plate, it takes about it takes twice the time for the rods than the plate, but this is ridiculous. I really messed up then. Okay, is there... I really should make this thing then. I think I have blank casts. I'll do this. It's worth it. Wire cutters on the file. This is ridiculous though, man. I need 4 ingots of steel. Okay. How about I do it here? Something got in here. I guess an Enderman did, but I give liquid ender, so I don't know how there's that much blood. It makes these stupid blood orbs then, I guess. They give glue, which you can get refined glue out of. Wow. What the heck? Alright, that's gonna be it then, I think, for now. I might come back in a bit and play some more, I don't know. I'm finally done with all the Grissium. Finally. In the vacuum freezer. At least. I made pretty good progress. I want to work on my base more. If I play some more, I might do that, so. Alright, I'm gonna end it for now, though. That's pretty good today. I'll play some more soon.